Fat Nation, baby. 6-game winning streak. Let's have a little tea party. Let's have a little tea party.
Now, Cardi B is in the news again, and this time it's not for her music. Congratulations to her sister Hennessy Carolina, who went and got a job after JT told her to.
H is ready to go. Look at this. I'm gonna open. Let's make it.
Now we're gonna talk about Cardi's baby daddy and her boyfriend Stefon Diggs. So he had made it public that Cardi B is expecting a baby boy and that he's actually excited to have a baby boy and that they'll be doing push-ups together. The child he is expecting with Cardi B will be his second child, and his first child is with Instagram model Aileen Lopera, who had a paternity test done, and the paternity had been confirmed that Stefon Diggs is indeed the father of the child. Now, she was pregnant by Stefon Diggs before Cardi B and Stefon Diggs made their relationship, the PR relationship, public. Now, Stefon also revealed that he wants Cardi B to move in with him, and he also has plans to build a family with Cardi B. So the question is, will he put a ring on Cardi B's finger? Now, this had a lot of people online, especially Bardi G, upset, and some were happy for Cardi B, saying, oh, she's finally moving on to better things, which in reality is not, because Stefon Diggs has 3 other women pregnant aside from Cardi B. Lord Giselle already gave birth. Cardi B is almost due. Kiki, we don't know how long she's far off, and we also don't know about the other woman. But if a man that you're dating, let me rephrase that. But if you're cheating on your husband with your boyfriend and you get pregnant for him and then you end up divorcing your husband and you end up marrying your boyfriend, the same boyfriend who actually has 3 other women pregnant, do you really think he's going to stay loyal to you? And is she ready to deal with all the baby mama drama? Because Offset has other kids outside of Cardi B. So I think she's used to it. She can handle it. Now, so far, these are the only 4 women that we know of that Stefon allegedly got pregnant. We don't know how many other women out there allegedly haven't come forward saying Stefon Diggs is the father of their baby or Stefon Diggs got them pregnant. Now, just another thing to add on why I don't think Offset is holding Cardi B back, because he doesn't want her to marry Stefon Diggs. So in his new song, Offset threw shots at Cardi B and Stefon Diggs in his new track titled No Sweat. He says, you a fool if you think that I'm hurt, how you married but still giving birth, get some help, B-word, you going berserk. Now, he also had his song Move On from his album, and he says that's the song that, he kind of dedicated to Cardi B, and he says the song is about him moving on from Cardi B.
It's about moving on, like, peacefully. That's what the message is supposed to be, moving on peacefully. It's all love, peace, like, it's love. I just ended that up with the album, just to end that chapter of that shit, because it's like, just move on, like, it's over and done with. It was great while it lasted, you know what I mean? That shouldn't be the topic for neither one of us no more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's a book that's closed.
Now, despite having 4 women pregnant at the same time, Stefon Diggs allegedly got India Love's young sister Crystal pregnant, and that she had to get rid of it 2 months ago. Now, he got her pregnant while he was still with Cardi B, and fans also saying that whenever he flies out to LA, he flies out to see her while still being with Cardi B. You don't know how embarrassing it is. Like, you know how mentally taxing that is for a woman who's actually pregnant, dealing with the hormones and then also dealing with her supposed boyfriend who also has other women pregnant. And all this while she has to smile, pick up her phone, smile for the camera, and act like she's happy, but deep down I just know that she is not happy at all.
You guys are giving her exactly what she's fishing for.
What am I fishing for? I'm eating lunch with you.
You're eating for 2, remember? I keep a couple on my roster, nigga. Which one? Sunday.
Now, still on the topic of Stefon Diggs and Cardi B, Tasha K had this to say. So Tasha K came in unfiltered with this, although she claimed it's alleged. But there's a theory about men with, I'm not going to say it out loud here, but this is what Tasha had to say on X. So she said, please stop sending me alleged tapes of Stefon Diggs and his Lil Pickle situation. It is illegal to send that kind of content around. If you get caught, you can be charged and even jailed, especially if he did not give permission. This is not the type of content we publish, period. I had no idea what I was about to watch. However, all I'm going to say is this. Women must be with him for the money, because ain't no way, in caps, okay? Ain't no way they feeling anything of that if it's him. It appears to be short. My hand could cover it. I'm done. I am reporting on the smat no more. I quit. So everything is alleged. Even my name is alleged. Hold on. My hands could cover it. Now I'm not trying to picture it, but like I'm looking at my hand right now and I'm trying to close my hand around. Yeah. Anyway, Tasha K is messy, okay? She is messy as F. And now the streets of X are saying there's just something about gay men trying, gay men who haven't come out as gay to everyone else, trying to beat those allegations that they're gay by going around and getting women pregnant every which way. And we're talking about Stefon Diggs. So, people were saying he is not openly gay and he's trying to beat the gay allegations because for whatever reason. I mean, it's 2025. People come out, but I do not know why he's still hiding how he swings, because we all know about the situation that happened with Chris, and Stefon has yet to publicly come out and deny those allegations, which he knows are true, so he cannot come out and say that's a lie. But he did try to get with Chris, and he's a deal man. I don't know why he just can't come to terms with it. Well, allegedly, he is a deal man. Still on the topic of Cardi B and her husband, we're going to talk about Offset. So there's this article that has been circulating online that Offset has debunked and said to be false. He never said such a thing, but he still is filing for divorce, and he does want 70% of Cardi B's empire. So Offset allegedly turned down Cardi B's $10 million divorce settlement offer. He says, I built her brand, I deserve half, as so said. Offset feels used. He built that brand with her, now he wants his cut. Cardi's team is getting ready to drop receipts to prove she built her empire on her own.
What time is Cardi coming back?
He should be back.
Is Offset really gonna write that Maroon 5?
I don't know.
But you have the instrumental.
Now, Offset actually came out saying that people should stop running around with a hate campaign and running this out of their ASS, because that is true and that all these rumors are false. He never actually said anything like this. Now, what do you guys think? Do you think that if push actually comes to shove and things go that bad, that far, do you think Cardi's team will be able to pull off receipts? Because we all know that during her early years of her career, she actually skyrocketed thanks to Offset. And Offset is not even the Beyonce of the group, but he actually helped make Cardi B what she is now. Now, moving on to Nicki Minaj, it seems like TMZ woke up on the right side of the bed today, because TMZ actually had something positive to post about Nicki. The day before the positive post, they were dragging Nicki because, of the Trump tweet. But today, they had something positive to say about Nicki, and I'm thinking it's because of a cease and desist, because Nicki had said during her spaces that she was going to start sending out cease and desist, and the Shade Room also posted something positive about Nicki Minaj, so I'm actually glad that Nicki's lawyers are actually, putting in the work. So Nicki had her team on ground in Jamaica sending relief aid to the people that are affected in Jamaica. Now we gotta talk about SZA. So after 3 months okay, after the whole back and forth that SZA and Nicki did, where Nicki actually dragged SZA by her hair, SZA decides to respond to that whole situation in her GQ magazine. So SZA had this to say. SZA says, it was something between two grown men, so why would I insert myself between two grown men? You know? And I feel like that's how everybody felt, with the exception of people who didn't feel that way, talking about Nicki Minaj. I didn't really have any stake, per se. Obviously, I love Kendrick. I'm signed to TDE. That's my family. Obviously, I've known Drake for so long and we have a beautiful rapport. And obviously, it's always unfortunate when the unfortunate occurs. And concerning Nicki, she says, I don't know her. We have no connection to each other, a lie. There's no backstory, lies. Like, there was no thorough line narrative. It was just like Rock Nation, dot, dot, dot. I don't know where it came from. That's not even my place to correct a narrative that I don't got ish to do with. It was a little strange. It was very like, why? But also, I guess. And SZA, she's along SZA, and she's receiving a lot of backlash for this because she inserted herself in something that did not concern her. This is why people should always learn to mind their business. Because Nicki didn't sub her, Nicki did not tag her at all. Okay, Nicki was going after Punch, and that had nothing to do with her. So she got called out, and then she tried to act like, oh, I'm a victim. Nicki's just, harassing me. Nicki's coming after me because I didn't do anything. But she actually knows what it is that she did. And then that was the whole Taylor Swift incident where she went and liked multiple shady tweets about Taylor Swift. And Taylor Swift has never done, said, or, acted shady towards SZA. Yeah, this is the problem with people who are insecure with themselves. Okay, so she doesn't like how she looks. She had to go the Cardi B route, and she still doesn't like how she looks. So she was trying to paint the whole narrative of Nicki as a bitter black woman who picks on people, but that's actually SZA. Okay, so she's trying to use this whole thing as a PR stunt so that people could buy her magazine. By the way, those looks are horrible, and the freckles are gone. Notice how, ever since Nicki caught her out, she hasn't been drawing back her freckles. It's like that was a whole era on its own. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this far. Please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Share your thoughts on the topics that we have talked about. And remember, until my next one, stay curious, stay hydrated, and stay savage.